Okay, welcome everybody into my studio in Phantom Studio. Thank you so much. Sorry for delay. I have some trouble with the video. Happy to see you again on my channel. Thank you so much. And today I would like to morning, Brian. Afternoon here. Today I would like to thank you so much. Grazie. I forgot my mobile at home. I'd like to share with you some info regarding the last update of FXIII 28.05. It seems a minor update because we already discussed about the 28.04, but now only 05 seems a minor update. But in reality, there are a lot of new things, important things, and there are the things that I love from Fractal that continues to develop the quality of the firmware, and as to me, it is the only company that makes such kind of improvement, and believe me that if you try all the unit like FXIII or FXIII, now the difference is really huge in terms of quality, in terms of realism, and I'm very happy that Fractal invests so much to improve the quality of the models of the amp. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Bob. Ciao, Bob. Jonathan from Chile. Jonathan, wow, welcome from Chile. Okay, so guys, I wanted to share with you here the release notes. It is always important to check the release notes to understand what is the improvement, what is the news that we have. So 28.5 improved amp block output transformer modeling. This is a general improvement, and sometimes it's difficult to appreciate this improvement because by the time if you keep the unit updated, okay, there is a difference, but it's a slightly difference, and you can recognize it only if you can check A, B. You have two units. Okay, I have this possibility, but the difference is small sometimes. But if you compare with the old version, you can feel very huge difference. So by the time the amp block output transformer modeling is improved, as usual, and this helps a lot to improve the quality. Okay, ciao, C. Rollinson. Tweaked parameter for amps with cold clipping stage slightly to better reflect the new insight and measurement. So, as usual, when you have new firmware, I suggest you to check your favorite presets and check if there are some news, there are some different things. I invite you to make a copy, first of all, to make the backup of the unit. Okay, this is absolutely mandatory. But it is also very useful to save a copy of your original preset and work with the new one, the new version of your preset, and check if there are some things. And I invite you to do what I will do now with the new preset, especially when the release notes declares that there are some improvements on the specific amp, like as you can see here, remastered all Brit, JVM, and JS for 10 amps, the typical high gain Marshall amps. So I have some preset on my store, and it is an hard job for me every time when there is new firmware, because I have to check all the preset. But it is let's say a pleasure. And if you buy some preset from my store, please subscribe the mailing list to receive the notification of the new update, because I constantly update my preset the new firmware, if it's necessary. Sometimes it's necessary, sometimes not. It depends. But I constantly make some new update, new bug fixes sometimes. But especially when there is some new sounds and the sound is better, so it is necessary to tweak a bit the amp. And also, based on my experience, my personal experience, I have a very important live music activity, and I test my preset on the live gig, theater, club, and very special venue with a very important PA system. So I have by the time I had a very good experience to test my preset in real using. This is really important. So there are some improvements regarding the amp, like Marshall JVM JS410, the Solo 88. It is a very famous purple preamp from Soldano. Remaster old Recto Duo amp model. Recto is the Mesa dual rectifier. Also the USA Mark IV Mesa amp. The USA means Mesa Mark II C plus Mesa. So remastered means, okay, what does mean? Means that the Fractal team review, make a new improvement, make new algorithm, improve this and that. So it is necessary to check the preset. Sometimes you can let the things as they are, but to me, it's a pleasure to test new algorithm. Also, because I take the occasion to check also the preset. Okay, corrected an error calculating the bias point. This is a very specific and particular things, but every small things gives a big contribution to improve to the general improvement of the quality of the modeling. And this is really important. Of course, I recommended you to update the unit when you have not any gig, recording section, and so on. Backup your unit, okay? Backup all the preset, all the impulse response, all the general settings. Install the new firmware, check. If you are not happy, you can come back. You put in the condition to have the possibility to come back to the previous firmware version. Remember, when you install new firmware and you save the preset with the new firmware, you cannot read anymore the preset with the previous firmware version. Okay, this is the reason that it is very important to backup the presets before to make the update, because if you make the update and you press the save button on the editor, you cannot read anymore the preset with the previous version. So, okay, thank you so much. Okay, based on this news, I would like to share with you. It is the first time for me because I didn't. The firmware is pretty new, and I have some gigs in the week, so I had no time to check the modification. So I wanted to share with you some presets like Mi MF Joe. It is a preset dedicated to Joe Satriani, based on the Marshall JS410, as you can see, and I would like to share with you this improvement. A recommendations is in the release notes. Okay, you can check here. If you use, sorry, I am not able to select. No, okay. If you use this model, it's recommended to do a soft reset of the model by deselecting and reselecting the type. Okay, what is the difference between the reset and soft reset? I wanted to show with you, to show you. Okay, let me share the editor. Okay. No, doesn't work. So I have to. Okay, now it works. Okay, this is my editor, and what is the reset block? Reset block is you go to the block menu, and reset. You can type the reset current channel, or you can type Command I. Okay, this practically reset the block to the default value. The soft reset is a bit different. Soft reset means that you select another amps like the JS 410 lead red, okay, and reselect the old one. This soft reset practically reset only the tone stack, but as you can see, the gain and the level remain the same. It is a bit different. Okay, with this soft reset, you reset only the tone stack, okay, and the parameters on the advanced folder. Let's say the advanced parameter. Sorry. So as you can see here, the gain and level remain the same, okay? But I show you if I type the reset current channel like this. As you can see, the gain and level are set up to the initial value, okay? 5 and minus 12. I didn't save this preset, okay? So I select the gain. As you can see, the gain and level are different now. If I select another amp and select again the initial amp, only the tone stack and the rest of the parameter are put in the new default value, but gain and level remain the same. Okay, this is the difference. It is helpful because gain and level sometimes is necessary to keep as they are because they request to be the same practically. Okay. Another important things, as usual, I reduce my image on the block. Sorry. Okay, so you can check better. Okay, and I suggest you to put on the screen the preset leveling screen. Okay, this is really helpful because you can have a look on the level settings, and it is very important because I suggest you to work around the 0. With sometimes you can go to the red zone. There is no problem. With the rhythm part, I suggest you to work in the around the 0. With the lead, you can go over, not a problem. The important thing is that the clip LED doesn't flash. Okay, this is the most important. But you can work in the read area without any problem. So let's check. This is the original preset. So let's come back. Sorry, I reselect. So this is the original preset with the previous version. Okay, I don't touch anything in this moment. Let's check what is the sound. It's pretty nice. So let's check what's happened if I make a soft reset. Have a look on the tone stack. As you can see, the tone stack is set in the default value when I make the soft reset. So select another amp, doesn't matter which one, and select the lead orange. Wow, difference. Wow. Before to save, I wanted to suggest you another things. Don't push the save button. I deselect and reselect the preset. I wanted to to keep the preset in the original way, and I save the copy, as I told you, save a copy, okay? Save a copy to another slot, and work with the new copy. So you have the possibility to check the difference between the original one immediately, okay? I suggest you to do this every time you want to review and to remake your preset. It is really useful, and teach your ears to feel the difference, and you can make some modification, and if you regret the modification, you can come back to the initial value without any problem. Thank you to you, Matt Ricketts. Thank you. It's a pleasure to share with you. Okay. So this is my saved preset. It is a copy, so I can make the soft reset. Okay, so select this one and reselect. Okay, this one. As you can see, the tone stack is set on the base, on the default value, the value as all these parameters. I don't take care about this because it is too much complex. Very rare you need to touch this parameter. So stay on the tone folder without any kind of problem. So let's check the new sound. Wow. So I can save. Okay, I let the tone stack as it is. And I can check my old preset here. It is where is it? Joe, okay. Okay, this is clear. Select the new one. Okay, my initial feeling is the new sound is a bit clear, less muddy, okay, more clear and more readable sounds. Very nice. So I can touch a bit the tone stack. Okay, to me it's perfect. I don't need to touch anything else. As you can see, I put your attention on the level. Okay, very nice. Very nice. The cabinet. About the cabinet, I'm using the Valhalla. You know, I love to use the Valhalla impulse responses. This is the Joker. This is the last impulse response. I love the dynamic of this impulse response. But typically also on my preset, I give you the possibility to select the Dynacab also, like this. So on the channel A, you can select the Dynacab. This is the Dynacab with the 1960 TV cabinet. And this is the Valhalla. To me, the sounds of Valhalla is a bit better. This is much more focused and more mid-range, tight sound. Absolutely, it is up to you. It is a matter of taste, of course, but I love it. So let me check a bit the other kind of the room level. If it is necessary, the room is typical, pretty good to check if the room is an advantage. My room is very helpful and useful with the combo amps. But sometimes it's also helpful with a typical high gain amp. But take care to use it, especially with the new firmware. As you, I already spoke about the new firmware, and the room level for cabinet was deeply deeply remake by Fractal. So take care to use it. And I wanted to show. Helps to give the, let's say, stereo image, tridimensional image. But don't exceed too much. I suggest you to stay about 5%, not more. Perfect, perfect. I love this delay. What is this delay? Stereotape. Stereotape is one of my favorite delay. Reverb. It is a large hole. Perfect. I want to, as usual, I suggest you to test the preset with the original record. So I can take some of Joe Satriani recording. Why not? The last Joe Satriani. I love to play over the original recording from the artist to check if the sound is similar. For example, I can play over. Let me check. What is the song like this, for example? Okay, so it's a long time that I don't play this song, but I'm very close to this sound. This is the rhythm part, the lead orange. It is, let's say, the rhythm part, and I create another part with the lead, okay? And on the lead channel, so I can save it. On the lead channel, I have the lead red, okay? So it's different, and I can do the same soft reset. So let's check what there is. Also the drive here, but I switch off a moment. Okay. This is the lead red channel. So let's do a soft reset. Okay, to do this is simple. So select another amp, okay, and reselect the lead red channel. So wow. This is much better. Wow, fantastic. I don't think so to touch, maybe a bit of presence, maybe, just a bit. Also, like Joe Satriani, I love to use the DS1 distortion mod to give a bit more gain on the sound. change the tone. Wow. Wow, guys. What a sound. It is incredible. It is incredible. There is a question from C. Rollins. Hey, Mark, what is the best way to set the AD sensitivity and input to, and on input 1 gain so you get the best? Typically, C. Rollins, I don't touch anything. I let the FXIII as it is. Typically, but I have almost 20 guitars, but I don't think so that is necessary to touch anything about it. If you play, now I'm play simply, I can show you. I'm simply connected, I plugged my guitar on the FXIII, from the FXIII left and right into the audio interface, that's it, nothing else. So what you are hearing now is exactly what I'm here. You can get with this preset without any problems. Okay, so very, 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 very super easy. Simone, maybe I have to cut the bass frequency, you mean? Let me check. Oh, already cut, maybe I can cut a bit more, but maybe to test the high frequency, I play the F sharp and B with the palm mute. If there is no very nice, I can save it. This is the lead orange. Okay, there is a bit, okay, it's more gain, more level. Okay, so I make the softer reset on the amp, on the channel A, channel B, lead red and lead orange. Let's check if there are some other. Okay, this is the clean sound. It is the Brit JM45. So also the Brit JM45. Let me check on the release note if there is something new. No, I don't see, but I check. No modification on the JM45. Okay, let me check the compressor. Also, because of this preset is maybe it is a bit older, so I prefer also to deselect to reset the compressor. You know, the last firmware gives a big impact on the compressor side. Let me select the analog. Prefer. Okay, I can play something like this. my expression pedal, so I cannot do the wah, but okay, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Okay, so maybe I can check other scenes. Lead wah, for example. Okay, this is with wah, and also the whammy bar. Okay, and this always. I don't remember anymore. Let's check if it is similar. Let me check where it is. Where is it? So this is the live version. I don't forget. Sorry, but it's also to have the idea if the sound is close to the original one. But this is the live version. It is different from the studio version. So to me, it is important to have the sound very close to. Okay, and also there is this very nice Octavia. I suggest you to use the Octavia pedal. You can put on the beginning. It is necessary to put a because it is a fuzz. This is very nice, especially on the Cool 90. Cool 90, what is it? I love this. Okay, this album is fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. Very nice, perfect. Okay, this is the Octavia. Okay, it is perfect. And lead space. Okay, there is a Plex delay also with lead red. Okay, so I tested all amp and I give a bit of room on the cabinet, and to me the sound is really perfect. So I can compare, for example, the scene number 2 with the original preset. Okay, I saved it before. Too much bass frequency is much better now. Okay, I can hear a very good difference. So I will save this preset, and I will update all the guys that already bought this preset. So thank you so much. Let me check. Marco, visto che tanti mettono, I never seen that the mix on 60%. So you have to ask to who use the mix at 60%. I never do this. Okay. This is an example. Another example could be the other amp, like the I can check the Solo 88 rhythm and lead models. That it is the preamp I used for the Lukather style. I made 2 different Lukather preset. One is based on the custom audio, and the other one is based on the X88 amp. So this is the preset. I save a copy in a template area, okay, like this, and I can work with the new version. So, to make the soft reset, I have to deselect and reselect the clean. Okay. Nice. Wow. So I save it. Okay. The cabinet is a Dynacab. It is a Friedman V30. Okay, I let it as it is. No room. Maybe I can add a room. Not so much. Okay, I can save it. Let's check the lead channel. Wow, very nice. Maybe I can decrease the presence. I can increase the deep to give more deep. Perfect. So I can also check the clean, but the clean is not affected. Let me check. Very, very nice. I save it. Okay, I can check this sound with the original Steve Lukather sound. I can get some sound from Toto. In the area of, let me check, what is the area of Soldano X88? Maybe. Oh, difficult. Maybe the Live in Paris. Maybe yes. Maybe yes. I can check the Georgie Porgy. So there is the clean sound. Clean is perfect.
It's not a situation, artistic contemplation of your orchestra systematic. This is the number and for your love. Nothing one that holds you. Never should have told me you're my only girl. Nothing one that holds you. I've never should have told you you're my only girl.
Let's go to the solo part. Okay. Switch on the scene number 1 solo. Yeah. Nailed! Fantastic. So fantastico. Fantastico. Maybe I have to cut a bit. I have to cut a bit the cabinet. Let me check. Yes. Yes, especially on the ribbon. I forgot to cut. Oh, so it is fundamental for this preset, guys, to use the multi-delay here on the PCM Circular. So also the multi-delay was improved with the last firmware, so the sound is amazing. Let me check for the sample. Wow. I can.
Thank you very much. I want to do something tonight as a tribute to Jimi Hendrix and Stevie Ray Vaughan. This is for those guys.
the solo. For example, for this solo, it's mandatory to use the also the Plex delay. I would like to add the Plex delay here on this for the FXIII version. You can use it if you want, of course. You can use the Plex delay. I suggest you to put here Plex delay version. Okay, in parallel in this position. Okay, output of the. Okay, it's a serial and parallel connection. Kill dry. Okay, select the Plex Verb. Okay, mix. Okay, cut the high frequency. So no, kill dry. Okay. So the Plex Verb helps to give the very huge venue headroom, the room style. Fantastic. Very, very nice. I let this block as it is here, and I wanted to be sure that it's not on the other scenes, like this one, for example. Okay, and I want to be sure that all scene is set to A. Okay, okay, okay. It is no, switched on. Switch it off here. Okay. This is the crunch vibe. Okay. There is also the rhythm channel. I have to select. I forgot. So I select. This is the rhythm channel. Okay. Very nice. So I can. Perfetto, perfetto. Let me check the last scene. It is the clean. Okay, it is the clean sound. Ah, what nice. Oh, che bello. But I can also the Plex delay here. So I just update 2 presets of mine, okay, and I can continue to update. So the only thing that you have to do is to make the soft reset and check the new preset. So you can take the occasion to check the sound, to check also the other blocks like a compressor that is improved on the last firmware 28.04, the multi delay, and so on. It is very useful to to continue to check all the presets. Also to discover sometimes that you made a very nice sound in the past, better than now. Sometimes occurs. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Ok, Simone, prendo nota di quello che hai detto. If you have other questions, if you don't have any other question, guys, I thank you so much for your attention. You can put your question below the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, to put a like. Also to the G66 YouTube channel. Okay, thank you to G66 for the helps, for the support. Okay, I make a ciao to all the family. And follow me, stay in touch, and see you. Have a nice weekend to everybody. Ciao, guys. Ciao, 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 ciao.